¿Qué tal, chicos? Bienvenidos. Mi nombre es Hawani. The 8 most important Spanish words for beginners, especially if you're about to visit a Spanish-speaking country, because with these particular words, you can express so much. First up, we've got the word quiero, which means I want. We've also got the word puedo, which means I can. And then we've got the words tengo que, when combined together, which mean I have to. So with these particular words, they're going to act like our foundational words, because with these words, you can express so much in a conversation in Spanish. Now, let me give you an example. Recently, I went to Barcelona, and one day while I was there, I was walking through the city centre looking for La Sagrada Familia. So one of the most famous monuments, of course, in Barcelona. It is amazing. Now, while I was looking for it, I got lost, so I went into one of the shops and I asked the shopkeeper, Hola, no puedo encontrar la Sagrada Familia. ¿Dónde está? So, Hola, no puedo encontrar la Sagrada Familia. ¿Dónde está? So, hi, I can't find the Sagrada Familia. Where is it? Let's break it down. So you notice, firstly, we've got that foundational word we went through before, which is puedo, but we're using it in a negative, no puedo, which means I can't. We've then got the verb encontrar, which means to find. And then we've got dónde está, which means where is or where is it. So a really useful phrase in Spanish. Now, the good thing is we can play around with this phrase as well, because I could have also said in that scenario, Hola, quiero encontrar la Sagrada Familia. ¿Dónde está? Hola, quiero encontrar la Sagrada Familia. ¿Dónde está? So I want to find the Sagrada Familia. Where is it? Or I could have also said, Tengo que encontrar la Sagrada Familia. ¿Dónde está? Tengo que encontrar la Sagrada Familia. ¿Dónde está? I have to find the Sagrada Familia. Where is it? Buen trabajo, chicos. Now, can you see why these words are so important in Spanish? I'll give you another example. Another time when I was in Barcelona and I got lost, this time looking for the metro. So I decided to just approach someone in the street and ask, Perdón, no puedo encontrar el metro. ¿Dónde está? Perdón, no puedo encontrar el metro. ¿Dónde está? Excuse me, I can't find the metro. Where is it? And again, you can see we can mix it up with those other words we went through. For example, Perdón, quiero encontrar el metro. ¿Dónde está? Quiero encontrar el metro. ¿Dónde está? Or we could say, Perdón, tengo que encontrar el metro. ¿Dónde está? Tengo que encontrar el metro. ¿Dónde está? Great job, everyone. I think that's starting to make sense now. Moving forward, another thing I want to make you aware of that's very important when it comes to ordering food and drinks in Spanish is that we can use the word quiero, I want, in Spanish. Now, I was very hesitant to use this word at first because if you translate it over into English, it would be considered quite rude if you were to go into a restaurant in English and say, I want. However, on my last few trips to Spain now, I have noticed that it's used all the time amongst the locals, so I'm going to assume that it's not rude in Spain to say quiero when it comes to ordering food and drinks. I'm not sure about South America, because I've never been to South America before, but if you're going to Spain, you can definitely say quiero when you want to order some food and drinks. Por ejemplo, quiero la paella, por favor. Quiero la paella, por favor. I want the paella, please. Or, quiero la tortilla de patata, por favor. Quiero la tortilla de patata, por favor. I want the Spanish omelette, please. Or, quiero 3 croquetas, por favor. Quiero 3 croquetas, por favor. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking, Hawani, what if I can't actually say or pronounce what it is that I want to order? And that's a good question. So another very useful word for beginners is this word here, este. este, which means this. For example, if you're reading the menu, let's say you can't pronounce what it is that you want to order, you can just simply show the waiter the menu and just say, Quiero este, por favor. Quiero este, por favor. And the same thing goes when you can't find a particular place or street or restaurant in Spanish. You can simply bring up the name on your phone, point to it, and just ask someone, No puedo encontrar este, ¿dónde está? No puedo encontrar este, ¿dónde está? I can't find this, where is it? And again, we can mix it up. We could also say in that scenario, Quiero encontrar este, ¿dónde está? Quiero encontrar este, ¿dónde está? Or, of course, tengo que encontrar este, ¿dónde está? Tengo que encontrar este, ¿dónde está? Now, another very important question you're probably wondering to yourself right now is, Hawani, what if I can't actually understand what the other person's trying to tell me? And that's a good point because it actually happened to me recently as well. Recently, when I was in Barcelona again, I was walking through the city. I was looking for something in particular, so I spoke with the man that was sitting down in a little booth selling lottery tickets. Now, long story short, I spoke with him and I couldn't understand a word he was saying. I had no idea what he was saying. He spoke so fast and he had such a thick, strong accent that I didn't know what he was saying. But the good thing is he was pointing in the direction that I needed to go to. So it's still useful to actually be able to communicate what it is that you want or what it is that you're looking to do, because you can kind of use sign language sometimes and the other person will be able to kind of point you in the direction that you needed to go to. And of course, if you do get lost again, you can just simply ask someone else where to go. Moving forward, everyone, the next thing for you to do is now get comfortable using these words. Get comfortable with the pronunciation, get comfortable with saying sentences off the top of your head using these words. And once you've done that, it gives you a good base that you can work from so that you can start learning more words and adding more words into your vocabulary so that you can slowly but surely start expressing yourself more and more in Spanish. Apart from that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If I can help with anything else, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Hasta pronto.